So my testimony started off when I was in Vancouver, Washington. My parents split up. It was tough. I mean, I lived in an abusive relationship. My parents, I don't know, they just stopped caring for each other. I went back and forth between them two. I remember I was with my father in Vancouver, Washington, and we were coming from church. On our way home, it was night, and there was this drunk driver in front of him, and my father got frustrated. He went around, and all of a sudden, two semis just sandwich us. Anyway, my father passed away. He flew through the windshield. His face was all cut up. My uncle was in there. He just got a scratch on his forehead. My grandma, my dad's mom, she died instantly of a heart attack. I was on the passenger side, sleeping where you put your feet. I ended up in a coma later that night in the hospital, but I was taken up with a helicopter, and I was at a hospital in Seattle. Um, so yeah, I never knew my father, but my mother came, you know, from Phoenix, Arizona. She bought the first plane ticket, and she came rushing to see me in the hospital. Um, the funeral was held after I got out of the hospital. I was in a coma for 6 weeks. Um, Severe spleen damage. They took my spleen out, so I had surgery. Um, we attended the funeral. The only thing I remember about my father is he was in a casket with a handkerchief on his face because he was severely cut up. And I saw my mom crying when she lifted the handkerchief. But after that, my mom met my stepdad. He was abusive. He cheated on my mom. He played her left and right, sent us to Romania. Um, my mom bought him everything he wanted. He became a veterinary doctor. He had three animal hospitals. I remember my stepdad. He flushed my mom's bank account, leaving us broke and homeless in Romania, and we just struggled, bouncing from couch to couch. People that we didn't know. I was bullied because I didn't know the language well. I went to school there, so did my sister and my brother. It was tough. And because I was being bullied, I ended up going back to the States for school. Then I went back because my stepdad, he kept abusing me and not treating me right, treating me like garbage. But to stop the bullying, I started joining a gang. What can I say? I'm not proud of it. I beat people up with a pipe. Yeah, I'm not proud of it, but hey, you got to do something to, I mean, at the time I wasn't in the right place. The devil had a hold of me. But speeding things forward, I found rap when I was 19. I rapped for the wrong reasons at the time because I wanted people to like me, and they did. But I actually found Jesus in a way. I started rapping about Jesus. I saw this Christian rap video, Lecrae, and I started falling in love with him, with his music. So I rapped about God. No one understood what I was rapping about, so I joined a group with two people who rapped. We ended up rapping on the radio, and that's what got people to stop bullying me because I was cool. But speeding things up, the way I found Jesus, we came back to the States, my mom, my brother, my sister, myself. We stayed with my aunt for a while until my mom found a job. I found a job myself. Out of high school, I became a maintenance technician for an apartment complex called Cascaded Woods Apartments. And I met this supervisor, who was my supervisor, his name's Igor. He was from Russia, and he shared the Bible with me. He shared scriptures with me. He shared his testimony with me. It was awesome. Like I felt peace, silence, laid back, mellow. I felt unconditional love. I have never felt anything like that, and I was such an emotional person. I couldn't help but cry. I mean, that's like the first time I got saved. But anyway, I inherited my father's will, which was 75 grand. I gave 65 to my mom. I kept 10. I blew through it. I was 21 at the time. So anyway, my mom bought a two-story house for myself, my brother, my sister, and herself. I met a girl online, and I don't know. One night, my mom and I, we were going at it like every night. We were arguing with each other. I couldn't stand it. So I moved out with my ex-wife in her parents' house. And that's where I hit rock bottom again. She was into witchcraft, and I couldn't praise Jesus or worship him or rap about God because it was like, no, 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 don't do that. My parents don't like that. So I was, again, the devil had a hold of me. But later on in life, she split with me. My son was born. She took my son. She hung out with the people who did drugs. And she thought it'd be funny to burn him with a cigarette on his thigh and take a bunch of documents, a bunch of pictures, share it with CPS, and have CPS come and say that she wants child support and custody and all of that. So yeah, I hit rock bottom like a lot. But again, I ended up taking my kid. I moved to Portland. I called my mom. My mom sent me a plane ticket. I came to California, and California is where I found Antelope Christian Center. I found Jesus. I found gospel rap again. And when I rap about God, I feel peace. I feel silence. I feel like I'm in his love. I feel so peaceful. Jesus is everything. Jesus changed my life with custody of my child, Antelope Christian Center, and great positive people. Jesus to me means eternal love, eternal life, salvation. Jesus is the greatest gift a person can inherit.